4 from downtown, including that impossible turnaround long-range shot that brought the Magic right back into it. O'Neal called for a traveling violation. Well, Robert Horry, you'll recall.
Good defense, Nick Anderson.
Olajuwon, Rockets with a 5-0 lead.
Well, Shaq would rather see Hakeem shoot that little fadeaway jumper towards the baseline. We have a foul here, but instead of turning to the middle, that's when the whole Magic defense can get in trouble, and that's where Shaq can get in foul trouble.
Olajuwon tried to split through. He did. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Well, the double team, can't believe that as they look for Shaq in transition. Bad pass by Hardaway, but Shaq, who was at the top there, came down to double team on Drexler.
Going to the spin and rejected. Hardaway not expecting the pass, going to the spin. And rebounded by Anderson.
Here's Shaq in transition. Can't capitalize.
Seal on the recovery, took the hit from Horry. Olajuwon gets it up. Ellis for 3. Mario Ellis has had the cut. O'Neal straight. Olajuwon got a piece of it. Drexler going and Hardaway and foul.
Has not looked like the same player since.
He actually, as Olajuwon is able to hit on the turnaround, had a very solid game 1. Slapped away by Drexler. Ellie on the open floor for Drexler, for Olajuwon. A beautifully executed fast break off the steal.
We talked about it at the top. Quickness to the ball and teamwork.
20.
As the transition defense by Orlando, very poor here. Beautiful offensive execution by the Rockets.
Brian Hill very disappointed. Wants that timeout.
Drexler for 3. And O'Neal gets to the rebound. Olajuwon avoiding the double team, but not a good shot. Scott met by Ellie.
Horry there again, forcing the stoppage of the transition play.
Strong move by Shaquille O'Neal. Had the step, and wisely, Olajuwon.
This is an opportunity for the Magic to get something done. There was a good-looking shot.
Houston had missed its previous 6 before the field goal by 6 of 12. He had 12 points. O'Neal fouled by Jones. Blocking foul on Charles O'Neal. It's a goaltend. And the basket for Shaquille, a second field goal. He now has 6 points.
Good
transition to the power forward spot. Cassell for 3. Sam Cassell with 8 points. Rockets. Shaw open for 3. Brian Shaw with his 4th from downtown. He's 4 of 5.
To take a bad one, but I think it upset his 4 teammates.
Magic leading by 3. Olajuwon for 1 point. Orlando lead. Hakeem has taken 15 shots. Here's the double on Shaquille. And leads to the fouls. That stuff attempt after the whistle.
Hakeem not a great perimeter defender.
Oh, Hakeem had the step and could not convert. Horry. Olajuwon. Well, Hakeem Olajuwon is the high man with 16 points. Shaquille O'Neal only 2 of 6. Shaquille getting inside. Won't count. Offensive foul. And for Shaquille, that is his lead by 1. O'Neal drew the foul. Orlando hoping to extend this series to a game 5 here on Friday. While the Rockets hoping to wrap it here before the home crowd in game number 4. That is number 2 on O'Neal.
For a team with the chance to win a championship.
Scott not able to hit the 3. O'Neal on the follow. The Magic 55 and the Rockets 52. It's up to Olajuwon. Rockets lead 59-56. 56.
He wants the ball in his hands every time down the floor.
Olajuwon has tied the game at 65. And Houston has connected on 8 of 11 from the field in the third quarter. Halfway through, O'Neal. Oh, a powerful move. That's one we have rarely seen this soon. Ellie for three. Horry with the back tap. Olajuwon. And the game is tied at 67. Hakeem has 22 points. In the playoffs, he's done it 5 times. O'Neal. Strong move again by Shaquille. He has 12 points. Olajuwon facing a double team. Now Shaw drops back. Shaw poked it away. Olajuwon again stripped. And knocked out of bounds by the Magic. Only 2 on the 24. Only 2 seconds. Drexler. Olajuwon. Rockets lead by 1.
Shaq not running the floor, allowing his man to get uncontested stick backs.
Well, Shaquille was cutting down. Shaquille O'Neal took a poke. Hakeem Olajuwon swiping at the ball and caught Shaquille. And for more of that, let's check in with Ahmad.
All right, Marv, for the...
He lost track of the clock and had to put up a bad shot, which wouldn't have counted anyway.
Scott shaking off Drexler. Nice feed, and O'Neal was fouled. And Scott, Hardaway, and Shaw in the backcourt. Hardaway with an air ball. O'Neal. Shaquille able to field it and hammer it home for his 6th field goal. He has 15 points. Orlando leads by 1 away through the pack. And very fortunate that O'Neal ended up with the ball. And it's an offensive foul. That is number 4. Olajuwon has 3 fouls. O'Neal with 4. Here's the double as Grant over to help. Ellie. Mario Ellie setting up for the 3 on the back pedal. Ellie with 17.
Get your rhythm going. Dictate what you want.
Hakeem. Hardaway lost it to Olajuwon. Drexler. Yes, and it counts. A foul committed by Shaw. Rockets by 4. Drexler will go to the line. A whistle from Joe Crawford indicating a foul on Olajuwon. That is his 4th. The crowd sensing the kill, but O'Neal right back. It's now to a 5-point lead.
Beautiful alley-oop feed from Anthony Bowie. I'm a little surprised that Anthony is in
Horace Grant not able to hit. Shaquille O'Neal, he has 19, and it's a 3-point Houston lead.
Shaq just taking advantage of the size and strength advantage, pushing Charles Jones out of the way.
Olajuwon with a jump hook. Charles Jones, the Magic 85. Shaquille, able to unload it to Bowie. What a pass from Shaquille O'Neal. Horry for 3. Well, I guess Robert Horry feels just fine. O'Neal pushed. The crowd wanted a traveling violation. Jones commits the foul.
Hakeem Olajuwon in the low post.
In the 4th. And O'Neal fouled by Jones. Olajuwon to the fadeaway. 26 for Hakeem. Rockets lead by 10. 20. Houston with a 10-point lead. Olajuwon off the fake through the foul. He knew he had O'Neal. And Hakeem Olajuwon. Yes, and the foul.
Really been the difference in the series.
O'Neal. Rockets 101. The Magic 91. We're just under 3 minutes in the fourth quarter. O'Neal. Rockets lead 101-94.
Two big misses by Robert Horry at the line.
Blocked by O'Neal. This game very much alive with just under 2 minutes to go.
Crowd wondering why the Rockets.
Then the incredible block just takes the ball right out of a man who's having his way on the offensive end. He takes it out of his hands.
And a half remaining. Nice move by O'Neal. Rebound Horry. And the Rockets should be in no hurry. Olajuwon is fouled by Hardaway.
Robert Horry, we've been talking about his defense throughout this series. It has been
Performance by Hakeem Olajuwon. A minute 15 to go. Rockets by 11. Shaquille O'Neal off the double team. Rockets now lead 105-96. 113-101. Shaw. Final seconds. Anderson. The Houston Rockets have won their second consecutive NBA championship. They have swept the Orlando Magic.
Hakeem, it is obviously a team victory, a second consecutive team victory. But can you allow yourself now in the aftermath to consider where you have vaulted to among the all-time NBA greats with this postseason run?
Well, first of all, I would like to thank God for the opportunity, for giving us this opportunity to win the championship again. And I'm just so happy, especially for Clyde, to win it for the first time. And for all the teammates.
Played by John Starks. Hakeem Olajuwon pumps it back out. Here is Steph. Well, Rudy Tomjanovich feels too deep. Maxwell for three. Rockets 9, four.
already Hakeem Olajuwon with 2 assists in this ballgame on very.
Smith. Oakley inside. Rejected by Olajuwon, but able to take it right back. Her superstitious ways and those of her husband.
Another well-executed play by the Rockets.
Time tonight. Olajuwon now played by Mason. Mason good and well preventing the shot.
Then you got to make the adjustment, but he is a rookie.
Olajuwon with the rejection. Ewing lost it off his foot. Biggest lead of the game, 7-point margin. It's now down to 5 with Ewing connecting on his second field goal. The Rockets 40, the Knicks 45. 2:20 to go with 20 seconds left in the quarter. Olajuwon is fouled. So Hakeem will go to the line. Patrick Ewing for Ewing. Ewing on the rebound. And the game is tied at 45. That's up to the other team. Olajuwon is blocked and fouled. That's number 3 on Ewing. Patrick Ewing throwing up a fadeaway to bring the Knicks within 2. Going in the corner. Olajuwon squeezing his way through. The team has 14 points and the Rockets lead 51-40. Hesitation dribble. Rejected by Ewing. Second block by Ewing.
That's what I mean about Oakley kind of getting.
Ewing. Patrick Ewing with the touch. Olajuwon being played by Smith. Ewing has 3 fouls. Olajuwon making it look very easy.
Pat Riley has been going to a different defender other than Ewing on Olajuwon blocking out Charles Oakley.
Olajuwon. 18 Nice fake to draw the foul. It's on Olajuwon. That is his 3rd.
Rockets foul.
Well, Olajuwon has been measuring Patrick Ewing on a lot of these jump shots. Patrick really didn't make the contact to create the space, but the little.
Here's Starks. Rejected by Olajuwon. by Ewing, played by Olajuwon. Off the plate, Patrick Ewing has turned it around in the second half. He had 16 points in all. Rockets 69, and the Knicks 64. Olajuwon with the spin for Horry to the push. The Houston Arrows of the World Hockey Association did win a championship. Olajuwon, yes. Rockets 76. Had to reach a point as Olajuwon was brought down court. And it's been a couple of years. Gary Smith has rarely been on the floor in 5 minutes in the game. It's usually when Scott Brooks is Sammy to set. Olajuwon in the court. Olajuwon changed his mind. Knocks down for 3. The Rockets now lead 83-75. Away from an NBA championship. The foul against the Knicks, who are over the limit to stay with Starks. I think many of Starks' shots will be questioned. By 6, time running out on the New York Knicks. The Houston Rockets are the 1993-94 NBA champions.
They have faced elimination, and the guy that has got to lead them has got to be David Robinson. He's got to come out of there with a lot of determination.
Bill Oakes, Paul Mahalik. Olajuwon, jump ball. Olajuwon averaging 32.6 a game in the postseason.
That should have been the first play of the game. Not wait till you're behind 4-0.
Avery Johnson and steal by Hakeem. 3-on-1, 4-on-1 Rockets. We're tied at 4. Robinson.
Still right back up into the play.
Olajuwon, open jumper.
Penetration will free up guys.
Rodman down the lane. Tapped out of bounds. Saved by Olajuwon.
Incredible defensive
Pick and roll. Shot clock at 10. Elliott, baseline. Swatted by Olajuwon. Saved by Johnson. Drexler looks back inside to Olajuwon. Back outside. Robert Horry for 3. Robert Horry starting at the power forward slot for the second straight night. Another block by Hakeem. Kenny Smith.
Granted, the records for block shots were not kept when Russell and Chamberlain played, but 10 blocks in one game. He had 5 in the fourth quarter of Game 5.
Horry down the lane, has to force it up, around and out. Olajuwon had the rebound and was fouled.
Now really favors the Houston Rockets. They've been able to close down the middle with Olajuwon and get them to play half court.
Hakeem with his third block. Kelly on the drive. And the Spurs will bring it back in a hurry.
In Houston.
Olajuwon steps his way past Robinson.
That way to see if they can't get control of this ball game.
Olajuwon.
He just took a guy who's 6 inches shorter and beat him with quickness. Hakeem
Took Person for 3. And another rebound for Olajuwon. 8 rebounds for the big guy. He does that to the baseline and gets the roll. Houston leads 37-36. Hakeem with 14 tonight. Houston still has possession, now trails by 1.
Time to go to Hakeem. Time to dump it in, clear the side, let him turn and face.
in the lane, missed the stop. Rockets with the loose ball. For Olajuwon, a great look by Kenny Smith.
Because you'll sit there in halftime and you'll be angry, you'll be mad, you'll come out and you'll be all fired up.
Robert Horry for three. His third three-pointer of the night. Rockets lead it by Robert Horry. And the whistle blows. David Robinson guilty of the foul. We remind you, coming up at halftime, the Prudential Halftime Report. Bob Costas back in New York. We'll be talking with Anthony Hardaway of the Orlando Magic. David Robinson has just drawn his third personal.
He can do nothing except rebound.
Olajuwon hits that. Olajuwon. Oh. Timeout Spurs. Hakeem Olajuwon is playing basketball. Hakeem, fall away, got it. Off David Robinson's hands and into the basket. Horry. Oh, by Olajuwon.
That was a big time.
Drexler to Hakeem. 2 more.
Or whatever.
Robinson. And on the whistle.
Going though, whether you can force the fouls or not.
At 2, and Olajuwon hits it. Hakeem with the jump hook over Terry Cummings. With Houston leading by 1, and our guest celebrity cameraman, Donald Trump. Don, welcome to the telecast.
How you doing, folks?
Fine, thank you. You know, we must be paying our cameraman a pretty penny.
You're paying a lot of money. It's a great job.
Thanks for being with us, Don.
Thank you. Great game. Have a good time.
Hakeem Olajuwon, 33 points, 13 rebounds. Bill, how would you do against him?
That's a terrible shot.
And the Rockets get a break. Olajuwon has it bounced right to it. Horry, pass the three, drive. Olajuwon, and he was fouled up top.
This right here, back to Olajuwon.
Fall away. Again. Olajuwon with 37.
Hakeem now has to push himself.
Elliott. Rejected by Olajuwon.
Now that was a face.
4 blocks for Hakeem. Hakeem. Timeout. Set. The double team. Doc Rivers takes it away. And the foul on Olajuwon. That's 4 on Hakeem.
The double team came.
Rivers. And the Rockets have it. The Houston Rockets are on their way back to the NBA Finals.
Sampson working on Chambers. Blocked by Olajuwon. Outlet pass, good one by Sampson to level. 2-on-1 break. McRae, and that's the Houston fast break that they would like to run. They kill it. No foul. And McRae down by Olajuwon. Now McRae. Hakeem filling the lane, draws the foul, and on the clock we have 5:21, I believe.
Swept Bickerstaff wanted him for.
Harris to Olajuwon. Olajuwon gets it in good position. And Hakeem now with 8 points, ties 7 on the shot clock. McRae feeds Olajuwon, and Hakeem now is 10 points. He is the Rockets scoring leader. Ellis leads Seattle with 13. Fights for the offensive rebound, gets the basket and the foul. Lucas commits the foul, his second. Ellis, the other Sonic, with 2 personal fouls in the game. And Olajuwon, 5 points is in there. There's the lob to Lister, and a great block. Olajuwon, I believe, got a piece of that shot by Lister. Fight for the loose ball, and Olajuwon picks it up, gets the basket, and draws the foul. Reed inside, Olajuwon gets the basket. And the Rockets lead 62-58, and that matches their biggest lead in a 20-second timeout called by Bernie Bickerstaff. In a basket, and one of the finest moves we've seen tonight.
He spun away from that double before it even developed, just like he's supposed to do. Don't let it happen. Take the shots quickly.
Olajuwon. And Hakeem now with 23.
And the double team never got there, and that allowed him to...
Williams looking for the foul, gets nothing. And Hakeem gets the roll and a foul.
Take good shots. If you don't have the fast break, move the ball around now.
Hakeem. Well, he's making them from every angle tonight.
They are great defense in the backcourt.
Olajuwon double scores anyway. And of course, Lewis Lloyd. Chambers double. Olajuwon blocks it. No goaltending, although that's what the Sonics are yelling for.
I think Olajuwon might have got away with one here. The ball was
Sampson. Olajuwon tips it in. They didn't block him out.
Well, Lister has a tendency not to put a body on something.
You saw what Lucas was doing against Olajuwon with his body, and then they brought in Lister.
And he did a great job of blocking him off. Now you look at Lister. He goes for the rebound instead of really blocking Olajuwon off.
Hakeem is doubled. And he scores and gets the foul. Hakeem Olajuwon, double team, goes up anyway and has 34 points and puts the Rockets back up by 2.
He just found oh so beautifully the soft spot of the double. He worked his way out of the double team, split it.
Not about to see his team season end. And with 1:20 remaining, it's 105-102. Loose ball into the hands of Reed with 1 minute to go now. And 21 on the shot clock. McRae to Olajuwon. And the foul, no basket, according double team. And Hakeem goes around and gets the basket and draws the foul. What a great move baseline against the double team as Houston takes the 1-point lead.
They take the middle move away from him, but they don't protect the baseline. They cover up his feet, but they still allow enough room for Olajuwon to spin to the baseline and then take it strong. And Chambers just came too late to try and help.
McDaniel gets a pass inside and traveling call. McDaniel, Olajuwon inside, gets the basket. So Hakeem has scored 5 points in the overtime. Olajuwon gets the rebound. And we're going into double overtime.
At the end of the first overtime.
Chambers blocked by Olajuwon. Into the hands of McRae. Hakeem with a short shot.
Boy, they got fouled from behind.
And the basket good and the foul.
Rodney McRae under total control. They looked up the court. He pushed it hard at the defense. Here they're sending Chambers into the defense. Look at the Venus flytrap surround. They gobble him up. The shot block.
In a frenzied battle. Game 6 of the Western semifinals. Hakeem goes strong to the basket and gets the basket in the foul, and there's no stopping him now. 47 points for Hakeem Olajuwon.
That was a good read of the double team by Ralph Sampson, too, to create this opening for Olajuwon.
Winding down at 2 minutes to go in second overtime. Olajuwon, tough shot, falling off the court. Hakeem Olajuwon.
No, good shot. I heard Bill Fitch say so.
Hakeem has scored 7 points in the second overtime and has 49 in the game. For 3, it's over.
Was on 12 shots. He normally takes 17 shots a game. He did not assert himself.
He told me that he calls that his jelly roll.
Oh, the jelly roll.
But you call it anything you want. That's called a swish.
I asked him if he practiced that shot
in the game.
But this is why they call him the Dream. Freeze the defender, space maker.
Didn't play in game one. He says he's 100%. Olajuwon over Bryant. Olajuwon. Robinson now guarding Olajuwon. Not much he can do with that.
That's off.
Spin. Dudley guarding him. Oh my! Check the ball. I think it's wet.
What was that I said about getting a 52 shot? There's a lot of traffic down around the basket once you get there.
Olajuwon, Bryant gets a hand. Rockets one of two teams to beat everybody at least once in the league this year. Seattle's the other.
Elbow's fine. Elbow's fine.
Yeah, I think it's all right.
That's what he's saying. He's not saying it. He's thinking it.
Oh, yeah. Olajuwon, no place to go, but that high under finds the cord.
See how he changes his art?
Olajuwon. Shot clock at 10. Thorpe working inside for the two.
Nothing wrong with that post-up move. Nice those big meat cleavers he has for hands. He gets the ball in the post. He's working Buck Williams. See the up fake, the freezing of the defender, and then the under.
Now for Thorpe. Horry sizing up Robinson. Jagger and Rick Adelman's heart. He's going to cut it to 8. Olajuwon, the spin move, put that one in the books. Out at arc, he's 3 of 11. On the other end, some of these have been rainbow.
Well, let's dissect this shot. You see how he fades? Now, there's no.
It is a wasted opportunity. Olajuwon. Full timeouts and a 20. Houston with 2 and a 20. Neither team has a foul. Oh, Olajuwon! Oh, put that in row J and autograph it.
Last minute and a half of this game makes an unbelievably poor decision. That's not a bad decision right there. That's what Rick Adelman said all along. He just takes away our inside game. Take another look at it.
Time on that shot. In the corner, Horry. Here's the bounce pass to Olajuwon to Kenny Smith. Here's the three-pointer, and he got it, and that's the out. New shot clock for Houston. Horry left side. Bounce the ball into Hakeem Olajuwon. Here's that jump hook, that famous jump hook. Good 5 feet away. Kenny Smith. Olajuwon breaks inside. He's got Kevin Johnson on him in a mismatch. Baseline shot, good. 8-footer. Played by A.C. Green. Out of Maxwell. They go right to Hakeem. He turns, can't shoot it. Goes to Cassell in the corner. Shoots a 3 and buries it. So Cassell's 2 for 2. Cassell looking for Olajuwon. Out front it comes to Maxwell. Now to Olajuwon, who had to push off to get the ball, but he does, and he goes down to Cassell again. Inside Olajuwon, they double team. He tries to get loose for the hook. He will. He'll get the roll. He'll score. Olajuwon. So Cassell takes it in the lane. His shot off, no good. Rebound battle. Olajuwon's there for the jam. Maxwell out of three-point range, holds the ball away from Kevin Johnson. Now fires it into Olajuwon, out to Brooks. Puts up a three-pointer, got it. No, he was on the line. He was on the line. Right side, drives the middle, finger roll shot. Not going to go. Rebound, Olajuwon. He waits. He puts it up. It's good. Count it. Foul by Klein. Sun. Maxwell gives it up on the left side to Olajuwon. Comes out for a 17-footer straight away, and it's good.
Good movement that time, but guarding him, he worked on it at shoot-around today.
Whataburger sends $50 to Suns Charities. Here's Olajuwon. Here's the fake. Here's the leaner. Here's the shot. It's good. Hakeem Olajuwon side. Here's the bounce pass for Barkley. Barkley holds the ball on his hip. Now he wants to drive. Takes it in the lane. And the Suns wanted a goal checked into the Houston lineup, by the way. Now they get it into Olajuwon. Low on the right side against A.C. Green. Suns double team. Here's the fadeaway from 14 by Olajuwon. Good. Nice play by. Have 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Maxwell goes into Olajuwon, played by Green. Turn around from the baseline. Good. Seconds of the third quarter. Vernon Maxwell out of three-point range. Maxwell's bounce pass goes to Olajuwon. Hakeem with a fake. Into the lane for the shot. Good. But he's going to work.
Well, it's one thing to have the moves. It's another.
Clock on every possession. They go into Olajuwon left of the lane. In the lane. Forces the shot up and gets it. He just battled his way to the basket. He just left side. Holds on. Gives it to Sabalos underneath. He drives. It's blocked by Hakeem Olajuwon.
Going to Olajuwon. Back to Cassell. Back to Olajuwon low. He'll fight. He'll battle. He'll shoot. He'll score. And he's fouled. And that's 5 fouls, I believe.
56 points.
The bad thing about that is the shot that you want Charles Barkley taking, the fadeaway jump shot. You don't want Olajuwon taking that shot. Offensive day inside, and right now, Olajuwon hasn't seen a double team from the Phoenix Suns.
Olajuwon second basket, and Houston has the lead.
6 minutes gone, midpoint first quarter. Phoenix with the lead 13-10. Smith to tie. Now leading 39-30.
A rare matchup between Olajuwon and Barkley. Olajuwon getting single coverage.
And hits the 12-footer. He has 8.
Back in along with Maxwell and Smith, so they come back with that starting lineup as that lead shrinks.
Olajuwon over Barkley. Was so tough to defend that jump.
Wrong side of the floor.
Olajuwon on the short shot converts for his 14th.
That is the office where Sabalas does all of his operating from right in the paint.
Olajuwon. Boy, he has such quick moves. The jump hook, the fall away jump. Sabalas has scored the last 6 points. A block by Olajuwon. Miller fouls him. His second.
Olajuwon has been given a one-on-one situation against Oliver Miller, and when he's in that spot that deep, bad things are going to happen. And Sabalas has been trying to open things up, and he said, you know, I'm just about tired of that.
Fancy dribbling work by Kevin Johnson to get open, but Olajuwon pulls down his 10th rebound, stolen by Barkley, and he's blocked by They've not scored in now 5 minutes of this fourth quarter. Olajuwon changes that. He's the man.
C. Green can't finish.
Olajuwon has a rebound, 13. Hakeem. Oh, he is something special.
But Olajuwon makes sure he has contact, and Barkley just reaches around and grabs Olajuwon inside.
And Hakeem not to be denied. High 29. Suns by 3 with 3:45 left.
Again, Maxwell should go to meet Kevin Johnson. Don't let him come to him.
AC Green denied by Olajuwon. KJ couldn't. 86-80 into Olajuwon, the double team. Marley been keeping busy with guarding Smith on the outside, then coming in to help out on the double team. The foul on Marley, the basket is good.
Now, how good is he at knowing every single night he's going to see 1, 2, 3 people, spins off of Barkley, maintains a body control, and
AC made 3 the other night. They'd rather see those kinds of shots.
Olajuwon to the fadeaway. It's the Rockets 9. Wow. Open shot for Johnson. Olajuwon guns it from Maxwell. Oh, the Rockets are up.
Maxwell, and then Hakeem Olajuwon on the strong rebound, looking up right away. Never brought the ball down. Hits Vernon Maxwell on the fly. Has the gun ready, and I don't care where they're standing. Every shot looks like a good one that each player.
Beautiful lead from Ellie to set up last month. 3 months ago, he was playing for Magic Johnson's barnstorming team in Europe. Here's Olajuwon. 6 points for the T. Bought it because Cassell is back on the floor. Olajuwon coming up short. And Cassell with the save. Second shot for Kenny Smith. Well, the Rockets getting low.
I think Charles also realizes that the Suns have taken too many quick shots in this first half. They've got to get better percentage shots.
Beautiful move. He jammed a finger.
Like a thumb.
But blocked by Olajuwon. Well, Cassell now back to the offense. Cassell going all the way. I guess he's all right. Well, it always shot from the summit in Houston. Bad shot by Olajuwon. But Cassell on the recovery. Oh! Olajuwon Olajuwon got positioners. Barkley hit the other, and the Rockets are up by 12. Olajuwon. Only 8. Purcell in the backcourt. Maxwell played by Marley. Olajuwon taking a lot of shots. That's his 18th shot. 8 of 18 for 60. So hoping that that three-pointer will get Marley going in that department. Olajuwon. Well, Hakeem worked off the double team and then shot selection. Hooks the mid-range. Marley turned back by Olajuwon. Olajuwon setting up off the dribble. Oh, what a move. He wanted to take it right at Joe Klein.
Well, there's nothing this man can't do at the offensive end of the floor.
By the injury, trying to hang in. 6 points, 3 rebounds for Thorpe. Olajuwon again.
Well, the double team came and even again. Well, AC Green saying that you want to contest shots. Here he's contesting him for position and trying to front him, but in so doing, gave up such excellent position in the lane that...
Along with 8 rebounds, they double up on Olajuwon. Maxwell for 3. 104 points per game. Last season got it down to 99 and left by...
Has enabled AC Green to keep contact with Olajuwon.
Purcell has the good range. That's a 3. Olajuwon spinning his way down low against Green. Olajuwon. He has... We're told, incidentally, that Vernon Maxwell was not called for a technical foul. Purcell puts it down. Maxwell, in the third quarter, when he threw that elbow, was hit with a flagrant foul. Was not. Semi-final series. Another 7th game coming up between Utah and Denver. That was assistance
for Sam Cassell. He's having an outstanding game, showing all kinds of power.
Olajuwon.
Kenny Smith inside to Olajuwon. Goes quick feet of Olajuwon. Maxwell for 3. It's 5-0 as Mad Max hits his first bomb. Stockton sees an opening. Blocked by Olajuwon. Spencer recovers. Karl Malone was tempted to launch that one, but they've got to try to be patient. They do. Malone is 0 for 2. Ball is what Hornacek and Stockton want to have. They want to try to force the Houston Rockets to set up further. Vernon Maxwell with a drive sets up the smash. Finger. Olajuwon triple team, so Maxwell for 3. Oh, he barely had that in his hands. Olajuwon's favorite shot. Houston leading. 5.5 left in this opening quarter. Spencer has it knocked away by Hakeem, and he just is such a giant at both ends of the court. Within that 6 to 8 point range while they're so hot. Felton Spencer has not been able to deliver the goods inside, turns it over. Olajuwon's defense, and then Maxwell picks it up. Into Olajuwon. Back to Horry. Houston doing everything right, and they point shots made, and Houston has 5 in this opening quarter. The Dream. Back out to the Dream. He just has the whole package. Almost lost the game in Game 4 in Utah with some mistakes down the stretch. Olajuwon. Hornacek to Spencer, and here comes Stockton. Nice pass to Malone. Out of bounds to Houston. Problem for Malone was also sprinting along with him was Olajuwon. He gets right down into the lane and has to make a quick adjustment because Olajuwon's there with the outstretched hand. So that quick transition opportunity goes for nothing. Hornacek has it stripped. Olajuwon. Cassell to Smith. Spencer blocked by Olajuwon, recovered by Russell, blocked again. Olajuwon recovers and he is fouled. Hakeem Olajuwon. 3 assists, 3 blocks, the league's most valuable player, the league's most valuable defensive player. Crowd chanting MVP as Smith out to Thorpe. Thorpe with an 18-footer, and Spencer rebounds, and Olajuwon steals and scores! Things that they're not comfortable doing, and Utah hasn't been able to do it yet, but at least they're trying to be more aggressive defensively. Way short is Olajuwon. Look at him hustle for his own rebound. And scores. And is fouled. Olajuwon. No lull there. Trying to get the ball to Malone on a lob. Blocked by Olajuwon. His 4th of the game. Spin move to Thorpe, scores, foul. But did you see Olajuwon, 7 feet, 255 pounds? He moves with the grace and the speed of a ballet dancer. Well, it only puts a stamp on MVP. Malone's got the ball where he wants it, but Olajuwon quickly from the top of the key drops down to knock it away, and then Olajuwon spinning out of one shot. Begin scoring the ball. Karl Malone. Karate. And the former Virginia star just won't fall for him, and Olajuwon. In the quarter, 2 minutes. Oh, what a block by Olajuwon coming from the blind side, his 6th, and it's out of bounds to Utah. The problem is Karl Malone can't find Olajuwon. You'll see him flash out of the corner right there, and Karl Malone, it's too late to get that shot. He works real hard to get in against Otis Thorpe, but the ultimate defense is Olajuwon. Malone to Corbin, and Olajuwon forced him to misdirect that one. Maxwell to Thorpe. Corbin in a crowd. 3 on the clock. Hornacek to Chambers. It won't go. Corbin gets it back. It won't go. Another block by Olajuwon, his 7th. Oh my, what a performance. Olajuwon. Any questions? The end of 3. The Rockets by 24 points. Led by the Dream. Hakeem Olajuwon will be back after a word from your local station.
Only 2 shots.
Well, the New York defense, and Pat Riley wants his team to get back to being the New York Knicks at the defensive end, which means tough, physical, aggressive. Into the floor, knew what he had to do. He's happy that thing went down.
Olajuwon with the fake. Nice move by Hakeem. And the Knicks now lead 19-10. Olajuwon. Yes, it has gotten to him. But Mason has done a good job in wearing Hakeem down. And there's some thought that perhaps that's the way 36-27.
Either the passing's better or all of a sudden the rim got 3 big.
Olajuwon, yes, at both ends. Calling the timeout, receiving a standing ovation. Here's Ewing. Rebounded by Olajuwon. Patrick Ewing is 5 for 17. To this point, it's been the same type of game that he had in Game 3. Olajuwon, yes. Hakeem Olajuwon with 12 points.
Is causing him some pain. They did put some freezing spray on it, and apparently it feels better. Mark?
Thank you, Hannah. Make it 5 of 18 for Patrick Ewing. Last season, Vernon Maxwell fractured his left wrist at the end of the regular season. Olajuwon with the spinning jump. Oh, what a move by Hakeem Olajuwon, and he has tied the game at 50.
All set up on the penetration by Otis Thorpe as he blew by Charles Oakley, and all the defense reacted to him. That enabled him to get the ball to Olajuwon.
Harper's pass off the mark. Starks good control. Now lets it go in the backcourt, and as he touches it, we get the whistle for a backcourt violation. the double team. Yes. Hakeem Olajuwon has been unstoppable. Interview team once again.
Quite an accomplishment. I think Charles Barkley made it once again.
Yes. Here's Olajuwon. And the Rockets now lead 56-50. Hakeem with 18 points.
And he looks very comfortable. The last 3 times he has touched the ball, it looks like there is no defense around him.
Olajuwon with the steal. The third after they scored only 33 in the entire first half. Hakeem Olajuwon back on the floor. Off the head fake. Hits. Hakeem Olajuwon getting right to it here at the start of the fourth. And the Rockets lead by 1. Now Mason played by Olajuwon. Goes for the jump hook. Not a good percentage shot. Charles Smith.
Well, Marv, you mentioned head fake. Which one? There was about 5 there as he looked right into the eyes of Anthony Mason, the guy that has been credited with doing such a good job on him. And
Hopper got the step. Here's Ewing. Rebound Cassell. Ewing is now 5 for 19. Olajuwon with the head fake. What a move by Hakeem Olajuwon.
He's feeling it in the low post now. Every time he gets it, he's thinking score. That was a lightning quick spin move. Watch this quick catch and spin. There's nothing Patrick Ewing can do there except push, and he got away with no foul called there. As unbelievably quick spin move by Olajuwon and able to gather himself and finish the shot. In the last game.
3 fouls apiece on Ewing and Olajuwon. Oakley on the follow, rejected by Ori, who is back on the floor. Game tied at 67. Olajuwon from Ori. A flagrant foul on Anthony Mason, and it's not been the same since. So Ori is through for the game. Ewing rejected by Olajuwon. Oakley gives it up. Hopper for 3. And a foul. Stay right here, says Hugh Evans. Foul against the Rockets on Matt Bullard.
Well, the Knicks have been going to screen roll, and they're getting Ewing on the roll, and he is challenging Olajuwon, taking the ball to the basket, but Olajuwon is meeting that challenge and knocking it out of there, but that is
3. The Knicks lead by 2 with just under 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Olajuwon stripped, then able to recover. Olajuwon, yes. Hakeem Olajuwon facing double and triple teaming. Iowa City. Knicks lead 77-72. Bullard guarded by Mason. 4:15 remaining. Fourth quarter. Olajuwon with the fadeaway. Hakeem Olajuwon has 28 points. Well, Rudy Tomjanovich feels too deep. Maxwell for 3. Superstitious ways and those of her husband.
another well-executed play by the Rockets.
Time tonight. Olajuwon now played by Mason. Mason played him well, preventing the shot.
Then you got to make the adjustment, but he is a rookie.
Olajuwon with the rejection. Ewing lost it off his foot. Olajuwon now being played by Smith. Ewing has 3 fouls. Olajuwon making it look very easy.
Pat Riley has been going to a different defender other than Ewing. Olajuwon blocking out Charles Oakley.
Olajuwon. 18 lost it. Nice fake to draw the foul. It's on Olajuwon. That is his 3rd.
Rockets foul.
Well, Olajuwon has been measuring Patrick Ewing on a lot of these jump shots. Patrick really didn't make the contact to create the space, but the little...
Here's Sparks. Rejected by Olajuwon. Maxwell trying to draw the foul, but the World Hockey Association did win a championship. Olajuwon, yes. Rockets 76. To reach a point as Olajuwon was back down court. And it's been a couple of years that he's against the Knicks, who are over the limit to stay with Starks. I think many of Starks' shots will be questioned. By 6. Time running out on the New York Knicks. The Houston Rockets are the 1993-94 NBA champions.
Or they respect the range of Smith. They extend the defense. Chilcutt to Olajuwon. 13 seconds on the shot clock, and Hakeem, who has the heart of a champion, you know he'd respond tonight.
Here's a matchup they like.
Olajuwon trying to get Donaldson up, takes it to the hole. Oh my!
If I was sitting on that bench, I could roll because they're going to see enough of it with Stockton coming off, and he'll take what the defense gives him out of that pick and roll.
Here's Olajuwon. He's never made 2 moves the same in a game, I don't think.
Just come open.
Smith using the screen by Chilcutt. Here's Drexler at a 30-point game in game 2. Olajuwon foul away. He is 4 of 5, and as you expected, he's going to carry this team on his shoulders.
Game in and game out.
Olajuwon trying to shake loose inside from Antoine Carr. 2:19 to go in the first quarter. Olajuwon, little jump hook. Kenny Smith to Ori. They dump it in to their meal ticket, and he takes over from there.
They're going to just ride it.
Here's Drexler. Hornacek extending the defense on him. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Hakeem, the double team coming, doesn't bother him. He's focused.
He having his own way, getting any shot he wants. Game he's got tonight.
Well, he's got a good game tonight. Olajuwon now facing the basket. Look at that move. Was that pretty?
That was beautiful. He split both people. It wasn't he just beat one guy. He beat 2. He'll work hard defensively.
Michelle trying to take Crotty inside. Looking for the high pick from Olajuwon. To Hakeem.
It's quite the same emotion, and Carr's defensive ability is causing problems.
I think it's wearing Hakeem down, but Hakeem got it anyway. About the time you think you've got this guy stopped, he makes you pay.
They're going to a double team, and they're going to make somebody else beat him.
4:24 to go in the third. Hakeem backing in, and a little pirouette move. Part of the season. Here's Ori, dumps it into Hakeem. Hakeem has averaged almost 37 points a game in the series this year, and he Drexler backing in. Here's Hakeem back to his former Houston Cougar teammate, and Olajuwon gets it back. And
well, he went from about a 39% shooter last year to a 49% shooter this year.
And Olajuwon with a face-up jump.
Has effect if he lets it affect him too much.
Well, he's 0 for 4 from the field. Olajuwon trying to put it back. He got it in the foul on Benoit. His range. He can go out and shoot it. Hakeem. Chambers bodies him. The basket will count.
Every time Stockton makes the move in either direction, he changes his foot position.
Biggest lead of the ball game. And out to the Jazz. A minute 41 left in this first half.
Well, a lot of guys taking the ball to the basket.
Oh, what a nice move. 12 from the field. The Rockets by 1. Hakeem outside. I tell you, he's got so much traffic inside. He just got left earlier with his 4th. Into Olajuwon. Ori back to Hakeem. Look at that move. Up and under move.
Beautiful. So there's a lot of John Stockton traits.
Into Olajuwon. The double team coming.
Oh, that's a tough shot. That is a tough shot.
Olajuwon, they wanted to travel there. Instead, Hakeem now has.
It's so tough when they're doing it on defense, and they're taking good, unselfish shots every time they touch the ball.
75-73, a 13-0 run now. Into Olajuwon. Olajuwon trying to end that run and does. Maxwell into Hakeem. They triple team him. Hakeem doesn't let it bother him. Just gets it to go in. Still.
And it's growing here because they continue to give him basketball.
11 points and 5 rebounds. That's tipped up and in by Chambers. 23 in the second. Into Olajuwon.
How many white shirts get around Olajuwon that time? No one came on the...
If they don't, they're inviting the Phoenix Suns to rebound the ball and run it down their throat. Olajuwon against the double team, still hit. Playing extremely well. Meanwhile, Joe Klein continues his output. He has doubled his scoring output from the regular. And that's, of course, it's the set of things that you got to have. Right now, Houston in perfect position. They still have to get one at the board much better in this game than they did in the first 2. The outside shot's not dropping for Phoenix. unhappy. They had to move him or live with a player that probably couldn't be moved. Olajuwon. Lost it. Taken away by Drexler. On the season, second only among guards to John Stockton. Olajuwon, his teammates will say, "We'll just make a shot and we'll come back to you." Olajuwon, again. He's got AC Green on him. He's got to go to work. And they figured that Chiefs deserves to win the game. Hakeem spins on Klein. And gets them out. It's going in, so they're able to stay on him pretty tough. And we'll see if Barkley's confidence slides and he stops shooting. Here on NBC. The Knicks have played well enough to be up 3-0. And here they find themselves in a very tenuous situation. Lineup, their desperation lineup. They bring Marley and Ainge in. You'll see nothing but threes from this point. Olajuwon again. Olajuwon again. Trying to defend better and score the ball.
Kenny Smith down to Olajuwon. Working on Klein. Baseline jumper, 2.
Now, Salvadori, there's
Olajuwon back outside to Drexler. 8 on the shot clock. Clyde with another drive back over to Hakeem. Baseline. Good movement by the 2.
Just don't have a big enough body to put on Barkley. I mean, maybe in this series they miss Otis Thorpe more than any other time.
And there is Olajuwon working hard. To give Ori a lot of credit, he kept the sore left hamstring, but he has not been effective shooting-wise in this ball game. Olajuwon bounces off of Tisdale. That's what always amazes, always hustling. And it goes to Olajuwon against Shays, and Hakeem looks much better this half.
But that really started before he came into the ballgame. KJ has been running so freely on offense, it's tough to come off the bench and stop.
What a year he has had. Talking about the guards, the point guards, as Hakeem with one of those.
Throwing out of that, you can see right over him, and the extra pass leads to the open shot.
And Paul Westphal said one of the things that people don't talk about on their team is how
see Green every possession is big.
Well, that's just the kind of focus that he has. Here's Olajuwon, just a magnificent move.
You asking me that question? You just that rhetorical?
That is rhetorical.
All right. Drexler dumps it into Hakeem Olajuwon. He's the leading scorer in the playoffs, over 32 points a game. Look at that move. You knew that this guy will respond tonight. The lead, Ori dumps it into Olajuwon. Klein has done a reasonably good job on Hakeem. Hakeem gets the roll. When I say reasonable, you know you're not going to shut down Olajuwon. Kenny Smith, who had 17 threes in the first round against Utah, tying a 5-game series playoff record. Hakeem to the hole.
Still playing at that same high level.
Joe Klein committed the foul, his first. Here's Olajuwon, the double team coming. And that spin move, not rebound by Ori.
How about this? There's that run out. We talked about it. The high post center.
Got the foul, too. From the Sun King, start of the year. Here's Kenny Smith out to Drexler. Olajuwon, face-up jumper. We're tied at 74. Approaching 4 minutes to go in the third of Game 6. The Suns up 3 games to 2. And the Suns don't want to go to a Game 7. 10% from the field. He had one game. He was 6 of 7 shooting outside. Olajuwon back again. And Klein just has a grin and bear it. Nothing to do. So dumps it into Olajuwon. Olajuwon with 21 points in the game. Out to Mario Elliott checked in. Back to Hakeem. Hakeem with a face-up jumper. Good ball movement that time. 7. Houston. 9:07 to go in the game. Olajuwon in low on AC Green. He got the basket. Green could do nothing. They got it so deep.
And they got him figured out. I mean, they got him figured out.
Great pride.
Right to the post.
And here it comes into Hakeem. Hakeem against AC Green. Olajuwon with 28. Suns still have some time. 6:43 left to try to cut into this 10-point lead. Olajuwon baseline favorites.
His offense, so he's got to see some guys score some points. And unless they're just going to miss and think about extra possession, Rodman's fine right where he is.
Olajuwon has 4.
There's that one-dimensional player you're talking about, Steve.
Olajuwon, fall away, got the bucket and the foul.
And rolling against the shot clock.
Olajuwon hits the jumper.
That is flawless execution. The bench has been vastly superior, as you would expect, after
after the first two games.
Olajuwon again with the long-range jumper.
Fronting it so he can't just drive to the hoop and force the defense to collapse.
Olajuwon across the lane, hits again. Hakeem Olajuwon gives the Rockets a 38-27 lead. He has 15.
Line. Hakeem in the post.
Olajuwon, the jump hook. He and Terry Cummings have been waging war down low.
Gasol wanted an illegal on Rodman.
Olajuwon again overcoming DC.
Drexler has to get off early.
Olajuwon does. Smith having a quiet night so far. Saddled with foul trouble. Olajuwon jump hook. Off the bounce. Hakeem has 26. Olajuwon with the jump hook.
He's not played with fouls. He's fresher.
Olajuwon quiets the crowd.
This crowd's not going to stay quiet.
Olajuwon into the lane, jump hook. It's Paul Mahalik. Olajuwon, jump hook.
Still right back up into the play.
Olajuwon, open jumper. And the Spurs will bring it back in a hurry.
In Houston.
Olajuwon steps his way past Robinson.
That way to see if they can't get control of this ball game.
Olajuwon bounds for the big guy. He does that to the baseline and gets the roll. Houston leads 37-36. Hakeem with 14 tonight. Houston still has possession, now trailed by 1. Robert Horry. And the whistle blows. David Robinson guilty of the foul. We remind you, coming up at halftime, the Prudential Halftime Report. Bob Costas back in New York. We'll be talking with Olajuwon. Oh. Timeout Spurs. And on the whistle.
Going though, whether you can force the fouls or not.
At 2, and Olajuwon hits it. Hakeem with the jump hook over Terry Cummings. With Houston leading by 1, and our guest celebrity cameraman, Donald Trump. Don, welcome to the telecast.
How you doing, folks?
Fine, thank you. You know, we must be paying our cameraman a pretty penny.
You're paying a lot of money. It's a great job.
Olajuwon, and he was fouled up top.
This right here, back to Olajuwon.
Following. 4 blocks for Hakeem. Hakeem.
Rodman's out there smiling, looking at the crowd. A lot of confidence there.
Olajuwon. And that shot will not count. SG Rush says the foul came before.
He's going to have problems. He's able to post too deep. It's just too deep. Too good.
They come right back with Hakeem after he picked up the first foul. Robinson's got to be a little softer, a little bit more careful. Initiates the contact. Beautiful.
Foul was on Sean Elliott, his first of the day. Olajuwon fakes the drive, puts up the jump. Horry will back it out. Go down low to Olajuwon. Look at the move.
Disagree totally. On the first one, well, this is going to be Olajuwon with the up and under, the Kevin McHale move. The step right by the flying Robinson.
Clock at 5. Horry for 3. And Charles Jones with the rebound.
He does not want to shoot at all.
Standing around, and Olajuwon inside.
Rodman gives him.
The lob to Olajuwon, the fake, he got the bucket and the foul.
Facing the basket, and Olajuwon's got to get back inside.
The Rockets just look confused.
Olajuwon working for his shot.
Throwdown, and Olajuwon showing he can dance outside as well. Ah, it's a fadeaway.
9:32 to play in the game.
with the feed low, and Olajuwon off the
score. Because Ronnie Nunn was being screamed at by Robert Horry.
Olajuwon, heavy pressure, still rattles it in. Can't guard him a whole lot tighter than that. For the other team. Turn by Hakeem, first point, second quarter, 8 for the game. That's scored even Olajuwon. That's 10 for Hakeem.
That play from out of bounds, well called by Coach Rudy Tomjanovich.
By now, they never will. Houston will never go away. Utah learned it the hard way. Phoenix has the last 2 years. A line drive off the glass. Hakeem with 12, lead back to 8.
I thought Olajuwon played a little loose, a little nervous in that first game in Phoenix in the first half. Then he came back strong in the fourth quarter.
Goes to try and capture it. Apparently still hasn't recovered. Hakeem off the spin, making it look easy. 10-point lead for the first time. Spurs call time.
9 as the Spurs jump. The rotation a little slow from Sean Elliott, but better than that was Olajuwon's.
Fans ready to explode, and instead, it's Olajuwon there to quiet him down again.
Great ball movement by the Rockets in the face of the crowd and the energy the Spurs were trying to throw at him.
Olajuwon gets any shot he wants, though. That's 14 in the period.
In Phoenix the other night, very well, because he was in foul trouble and sat quite a bit in the third quarter. But that wasn't because Tomjanovich decided to do it. That was because he was in foul trouble.
Boy, yeah, he was exhausted.
Now this is just the third quarter.
Oh, man. Every chance. Still mystified that he couldn't hit. Oh, man. The only shot he hadn't tried yet. Olajuwon dives as soon as Robinson flashed out on Drexler. Drexler over Robinson. Rebound battle. Won by Hakeem. Rivers knocked down, and no call. And screamed for one, but it's not going to be there. We go under 2 minutes. Turning on Reed, Olajuwon, and the foul prior to that pass in is Doc.
As Drexler takes the shot over Robinson. That's the one they wanted right there. But Olajuwon over the top of Doc Rivers.
One more score may be all they need. Under a minute. Backing out Hakeem. Pulls up from 15, and that could be it.
For Hakeem Olajuwon, who went to the crossover, and he's being guarded now by Grant. Olajuwon, yes.
Hakeem has added that shot to his arsenal. He'll get killed, but he got a break there as Shaq was a little bit over-anxious.
Olajuwon with a good move, working his way
in the area. The touch pass by Hardaway, and the Rockets are very slow in their rotation.
Olajuwon drawing Pacers. He is in there replacing Shaquille O'Neal. Olajuwon draws the foul, yes, and it counts.
Hakeem from time to time, and especially when Shaq would get into foul trouble, but they don't want him to be the primary defender.
Horace Grant to try to get around in front. And again, Olajuwon keeping the Rockets on turn to that baseline. Just ignoring the defense.
For the Rockets, they brought Charles Jones in to guard O'Neal, and Hakeem watched Horace Grant trying to give him a little breather.
Olajuwon taking advantage of the much shorter Horace Grant. They want Horace to try to front. Drexler posting up. Olajuwon to the crossover, and from out deep.
Whoa, that's unbelievable. That man is 7 feet tall, and he looks dwarfed.
Slammed it in one motion and was very fortunate to keep it alive. Olajuwon, yes, by 1.
Kenny Smith just not a good enough post-up defensive player.
It counts, and the foul. Olajuwon, yes, and Hakeem on fire now, 5 of 8. He has 12 points. Rockets 20.
Did not believe that the guy had such great offensive position. And there he goes.
Off the alley-oop from Ori.
In the half court, has the ability to get into the lane and create plays for himself or other people.
Olajuwon And Hakeem has taken over 62%
from the field and only 6 offensive rebounds. Shaq doesn't necessarily have to score on the post-up. He's got to get to the offensive glass.
Olajuwon with 20 points with the next 3 games coming up in Houston. Olajuwon after the pump. So Hakeem with his 10th bucket, but to this point it has not mattered. Olajuwon showing us the footwork.
Oh, he didn't realize how wide open he was on that little plant of the believe. What is happening?
Olajuwon to the fadeaway. 28 for a kid.
Can hold out on the three-point shooters much quicker.
Olajuwon out of 1. Cassell, this time not able to do it. Olajuwon kept it alive. And the outside official, Dan Crawford, blowing the whistle. Shot clock at 5. Drexler with the spin.
Give me reasons to doubt, try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out, you can't get to me. Throw your sticks and your stones, go break all of my bones. You won't ache my soul, you can't get to me.